There's always going to be different noises. There's always going to be something to lust over. And believe me, we all know the world out there is going to throw a plethora of things in your direction, choosing to drown out the noise of the world and all the unnecessary distractions. This is the Better Man channel, where our mission is to stay focused and to be single-mindedness, or have this single-mindedness on being a better man, striving to achieve something greater, something lasting, something that's going to sustain the tests of time. I was at work today and I was thinking about the story, the great epic story by Homer, the Odyssey, where its main character, Odysseus, has been away from his home. He went and fought in the Trojan War, and he goes on this 10-year struggle, this trials, these tribulations. And I was thinking about how there's a point in the story where they're sailing through waters, and there's these sirens, these beautiful women that sing these melodic tunes that draw men in, and then they get shipwrecked. Their ships run into these cliffs and rocks under the water, and it leaves these men shipwrecked, and in essence destroys their life, their being, their purpose, their direction. And it had me thinking that in life, many times there's these noises that on the surface level sound beautiful. They're tempting, they're alluring, and we get caught up in that. And this noise draws us in, but ultimately leaves us shipwrecked. It destroys our ship, therefore destroying our destination, our direction. All because we got drawn into the temptation of this noise. Whatever it may be, there's always going to be different noises. There's always going to be something to lust over. And believe me, we all know the world out there is going to throw a plethora of things in your direction to distract you, where we have that lust over it, and we're tempted to fall into line with that noise. And there's thousands of noises out there, but there's very few that actually are worth listening to. And so in the story, Odysseus tells his men to plug their ears with beeswax, and he plugs his, and he tells them to tie him to the mast because he's going to sail in the direction of these sirens because he's curious. And here's the deal. In our lives, there's going to be places, dark places, that we're going to have to sail through to get to the other side of where we want to be. We're fully aware that there's going to be noises that are unavoidable, but we have to fight to not listen to those, to put on our blinders, to stop up our ears and keep marching forward so that we arrive at our destination without being distracted by that surface level beauty, that melodic tune that the world will sing to you. And the evil and malevolence and the temptation of less than, it's always alluring, right? You know how it is. If somebody tells you, don't do that, don't do that, we want to do it because it's alluring. There's that forbidden fruit essence to evil and to things that are not good for us. And we're fully aware we fall victim to those things that have destroyed us. But if we want to become the better man that follow our purpose and our direction, we need to stop up our ears, quit listening to the noise of the world, focus what's on our heart, focus on what resonates within, so that we actually arrive at the destination that we know we're capable of arriving. Stop up your ears, listen to your heart, follow your path, and become the best man that you know you're capable of.